Hello friends, my name is Radha. Today we shall discuss about a topic that what is assumption log. Friend, today's topic is very interesting and very important with respect to project management, especially if you are a student of project management planning to give exam of PMP. So this is a very interesting and important topic for you because you will see this topic definitely in the exam of PMP. Also, if you are a student or you are a professional project manager and working in any organization, so it is important for you to understand the concept of assumption log. So let's just start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start. Assumption log. Friend, this is a topic which we have taken from the PMBOK, Project Management Body of Knowledge. So first of all, we have to understand that what is actually assumption before going into the deep. Friend, as per the project management knowledge, assumption, it is something that is accepted as true or certain to happen unless proven otherwise. Basically, assumptions are something which can be true or which can be false, which can be accepted, which can be false. It depends on the situation, and it is the thing which we have taken as accepted as that it will happen. And something and sometime it happens that it is false as well. Let me give an example. For example, you are going on site at client side and you are assuming that the internet connection would be available on site on the client side. This is your assumption. You are assuming that internet connection would be available at client side. It may be true, it may be false. Okay, and because you are assuming you are assuming that internet connection would be available on site, but it may be true, it may be false. So the situation which you are accepting by your own self which may be true, which may be false, so that is called as the concept of assumption actually. Now the assumption log, it is the list of all assumptions and constraints identified as affecting the project. These assumptions and constraints guide the technical specification, estimates, schedule, risk, etc. of the project. Assumption log is one of the output of the develop project charter process. Assumption log is one of the project document. Basically, friend, assumption log is a document. You just think of this as an Excel sheet in which we mention all the assumptions related to projects. And why we are listing these assumptions in the document, because we can mention this in a separate document so that we so that we can review it at a later stage, that what are the assumptions, and we can mention it in a separate document. Okay, then the need of assumption log. Need of assumption log is that high level strategic and operational assumptions are normally identified in the business case before the project is initiated. These high level assumptions will flow in the project charter, as business case document is one of the inputs to preparation of project charter. However, low level assumptions are generated throughout the course of the project during activities and tasks such as defining technical specification, estimate risk, etc. Assumption log contains and tracks all assumptions, high level and low level, and constraints throughout the project lifecycle. Basically, friend, the purpose of assumption log is that we must have to document all the assumptions related to project so that we can review it, that what is the status of assumptions, because many times it happens that you are assuming something about a project and it may be true, it may be false. So we must have to track it, we must have to document it so that we can we must have to ensure that what is the status of assumptions. Example of assumption. An example of a typical assumption made during a project would be the availability of project resources required to deliver. If the resource is not available for any reason, then the delivery of the project is at risk. This is why the assumption log is useful in managing a project, as it helps to foresee potential risks and issues that will affect the overall delivery. Ideally, the assumption log will be reviewed regularly and activities should be undertaken by to either verify the assumption so it can be closed or alternatively provide a mitigation if the assumption turns not to be incorrect. The assumption log should contain the date assumption was first logged, category for the assumption, name of the description, rating of the uncertainty of the assumption, high, low, medium, impact rating for assumption, high, low, medium, honor for the assumption, action plan to mitigate the impact of the assumption should be under untrue, a date for the next review of the assumption, a status of the assumption, open or closed. So friend, thank you. Thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like, please share it with your friends and colleagues. And thanks for watching the video.